Hello everybody. Today was the worst day in 2025. Most indices went down 4 to 6%, right? Individual stocks as much as 10, 15%, 20%. So, because it's a special day, I was thinking about waiting until the weekend to review Mega 7. But since we have a really bad day, let's do a quick review on these stocks to see what's going on. So, on Saturday, I think I did a review on Mega 7, and these are the one, the prediction that I did. So most of the whole, NVDA with a sell, a bear, Google Alphabet also a bear, and I gave the prediction. So now let's take a look at those stocks. Let's start with Apple. Apple dropped 9%, 9.25% today, down to 203.19. Okay, so let's take a quick look. So Friday is closed at 217, and I say because it broke down the support, bounced on another support, break back up, went back down again, right? When back up, support, the long term, the support since last year, last June, and couldn't hold it, went back down again and test the trend support, and it's closed at 203, and it was as low as 201.25. So what's next for Apple? I was seeing a hole because after it broke, right, and it come back down, I was like, most likely it continued to go down, right? And it didn't. But then ultimately it actually went down to test this support because I was thinking that's how the movement was. And there was some delay, but it finally did. So now it kind of like broke through the support a little bit, but there's a big chance it's gonna come back to the support and test at least once, right? Or tomorrow it might go even lower. Let's say go to 199, or even as low as 197, which I think is not likely, but it could, right? Nothing is impossible nowadays with all the wild swing that you see every day since February until now, or I should say from December. So for Apple, most likely tomorrow it will go a little bit lower to 199 or 197. Either way, it will be a short-term bounce back. Okay, and it can go back up here to test the last low. It's always test the last low, and it's at 209. If it does, it's like 5-6% bounce. So if you buy a bounce, you can sell it with 5 to even go up here to 216, so about 10%. So for Apple, I would say tomorrow I'm gonna anticipate a little bit lower, but then continue to go up to test this line. And next week, most likely it will go down. It will go up to 210. So we got buy an Apple, short-term bull. Amazon Friday is closed at 192, and Amazon was also a whole same thing. It broke this support here, came back up but fell, right? I was saying we might come back here to test it before going lower. So I was like, maybe I'm not really sure the direction, so I say it's a hold. And guess what? It came down here because of the direction. It hit the lower, then it hit the higher upper limit for my target, then it went down. And guess what? It went through this major support here. No, sorry. Major support, long-term support here. Let me zoom out so you can see. All the way from 2022 low to now. This is the support, the trend support, the long-term support. And here is the medium-term support, right? And it broke it today. Well, it might go a little bit lower if, let's say, 174 tomorrow, but it will come back to 184 for sure. Yes. So for short term, I would say it will come back up to test 184 or even 187. So you have about 6% bounce to 8% bounce. It can actually go up here to test, so might be 10%, right? 10% move, easy. So I'm thinking, but this is the minimum. 187 will be my short-term target because I want to test the last low, just like the other one, just like Apple. So short-term bull for Amazon. Meta. So Meta, it was a hole, but I say due to, so Friday was here, also almost similar move as Apple and Amazon. It went below the, it went back up. That's the last high, then broke down the support. Tested, bam. Now, this is a tricky one. Let me see. So, based on the chart, here you can see this is almost like a head and shoulder. So it's kind of like, gotta go like this, go like this, and go like this, this, and this, and then this. So it kind of like head and shoulder. So, and then it broke the support and a little bit longer term support. So meta graph doesn't look good, and I was anticipate it go to 550 last week, and it did even went lower. So now let's do a so normally when it's like this, okay, this one I learned it from Garrett Stalloway. So we measure the head to the base, then here from the base lower. So if it does complete this move, this might go as low as 430. Now we look back. So 430 is around here. Or it might even close the gap here. So we got this. We got this, which is around this low. So this is, I'll give it a purple line. Now there's another purple. Light blue. Okay. So but even though this is the longer term, however, for short term, I'm looking at right here or right here. So it might go a little bit lower tomorrow to 525 to 512. Then they're gonna test 547, but most likely it would here 562. So for short term, I'm thinking it will get a bounce as well. So bull. Tesla. Let me see. It was a hole because of Friday. It did almost the same as the other one. Went down a little bit. Went up to test it, the support. And then today it closed here. So Tesla, actually this is a tricky one. Wow. So I'm thinking it's gonna be a hole because I'm thinking it might go down here, go test this line, or at least this line again, then go even lower, right? But there's also a chance due to the short term, you can see it start making higher high, right? And higher low. If somehow it break through here, do a breakout, and over this red line is resistant, and right now the purple line also resistant, it might go back up to 327. So right now for Tesla is a hold because it might go back up here if there's a bounce in the market, or it can go down here at least here to 221 or as low as 185. So for this one, it's a hole because I'm not really sure. Okay, so here E25 and here 185. Don't know which way you're gonna go, but these are the two levels that we need to watch. So a hole for Tesla. So we got 3 bull, 1 hole. Microsoft. So this is the trend line. I mean the channel right here. So we see it has been bouncing around the channel, and this, right? Even though it's broke below this support, but for this trend support, is still trying to reclaim it. So wait, this blue. So for this blue line, there was this low and then the previous high. So this is a good support. So it hit this support on Monday, bounced up, right, and then came back. Most likely tomorrow we might see a little bit lower to maybe 370. Yeah, so 370, but I'm thinking I'm going to bounce as well to at least 382, if not back to the orange line to try to break out above this support, but now resistant at 388. So for short term, Microsoft, I think it short term would be a buy. I'm anticipating a bounce here. Alphabet. So Alphabet, it was a bear, and I anticipate 149. Right? So today is closed at 152. And the low is also 152. From the chart, it doesn't look that good. So let me see. We got the September low here. So it broke through a channel. So I'm thinking this one I'm gonna put a hold because most likely it will go down to 149 like I anticipate, and then gonna bounce. Or it will just come up here a little bit and move sideways around 152 to 160. I would put a hold. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 buy and 2 hold. So Tesla and Alphabet will be hold. Now NVDA, the last one. See. So been bouncing down the channel, and this is a little bit long-term support, or say mid-term support. Um. Okay. So. Okay. So I think. This is also a hole because I mean we might get a bounce at to 110, but there's also a chance of it to break down the support. So I'm thinking actually, let me see. Let me check. 33%. Okay. But if we count from here, it's 27%, 17%. You know what? I think this most likely it will bounce at least to 110. I would say for short term NVDA is bull. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bull, and then 2 hole. Right? So 2 hole. So you see how crazy the swing are, and it's not easy to trade. Sometimes doing nothing and wait can be a good thing. But during these events, if we can, look for the support and read the chart, it will be really good, quick profit because of how fast they move, right? And with a lot of fear, most likely they're gonna push out some news and say, hey, maybe they're gonna change the tariff or something that will cause the move. And if we look at the chart for the indices, I did earlier today. I'm looking for a bounce as well. If you look at the chart and how they are, so most likely the Mega 7 will follow, but not all of them. Maybe just 3 or 5, maybe 7. I don't know. I'm just guessing as well. I'm just doing prediction based on the chart. So there you have it. Do your diligence, study your graph, the charts, and good luck and good night. Hopefully tomorrow and next week we got some relief from the government and the stock will bounce again. We don't know. So hopefully have a good one. Bye bye.